we are blessed. We are blessed beyond measure. We're blessed beyond our own understanding. And sometimes we gotta just kind of stop and listen and realize how blessed we are. Really, really, truly. It's tricky in our busy lives to realize how blessed we are. It's tricky in our busy lives to just take the time and let things stop, right? We wish people gotta go, go, go. And we don't have time to read a whole lot of the Word, and we don't have time to do a whole lot of things, or visit friends, or be with family, or most especially, it seems that God kind of gets regulated over to the side in the busyness of our days. It's I grew up. First, I was born in Huntsville, and then I grew up in Scarborough, and then we moved way back up to a little town up north called South River. It's about 3 hours up north of here. And out back where my parents live on 100 acres of bush, we got bush, we got swamp, you can take your pick. We breed black flies. If I could figure out how to market those little beasties, I'd be rich, I tell you. They're amazing little critters out there. So that's where I grew up. I was there when I was 17, and my folks have been there for a while. I'm not going to tell you how long we've been there now. But that's growing up area. One thing, though, that happens most especially that you folks don't quite have happen down here, and it's a good thing for you, is that when the wind blows up there, the power goes out. Like, there's no two ways about it. When the wind blows, you know that the power is going to go out. Honest and true. Wind blows down here, you see it, it's all good. But when it blows up there, it's because there's so many trees and they're leaning on the power lines, and all it takes is one little gush, out goes the power, right? So I remember one day, most especially, and I had all these chores lined up in front of me. I was going to vacuum, and I was going to do the dishes, and I was going to clean up the whole house, and my mom was going to be so proud of me, right? And the wind blew, and the power went out. Oh, shucks. Suddenly, I wasn't able to vacuum anymore. And we're on a well system up there, so I couldn't wash the dishes either because there's no water. The one depressing part about that was I couldn't make a cup of tea. Now, that's a bummer. Me and tea. But the one thing it did leave for me was just to go outside and just stop and relax. And it was, this day happened to be later on in the summer, right around now, closer to the end of August. So most of the black flies were gone. It was safe to go back outside, so yay God for that. And I remember sitting out there, and I remember deciding that I was just going to sit and I was just going to listen to this wonderful wind that came and made my day nice and easy, and just listen and relax and not do anything at all. I'm just going to stop for a little bit. And what a blessing from God to just stop and to realize, first of all, His beauty all around me. We live, like my folks have a home. It's 100 acres of rocks and trees and bush and wildlife, right? Like we're talking deer and raccoons and squirrels and wolves and bears, oh my, like all these wonderful things, right? And birds like you wouldn't believe, and just all these gorgeous, gorgeous things that you might see every once in a while. If you're out late at night walking around, you might see a rabbit or two, messing around, a raccoon might come up and mess up your garbage, so you couldn't stand those.
I seen one on Whitby when we lived in there.
Oh, did you? Right on.
Baby one.
Oh, right on. I love baby bunnies. Little bunny bunnies.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just nice to just stop and see God's creation. And so I remember sitting out there, and I remember just relaxing and enjoying God's creation, and suddenly realizing that I, too, was part of God's creation. That He made me. And I wasn't just another bunny rabbit. I wasn't just another raccoon. You can't tell one ringtail from the next. I wasn't just another deer or bear or wolf or that He had actually made me, Shannon, with a specific purpose in mind, with a particular reason. And if nothing more than just to let me know that He loved me, and He wanted to hang out with me, and He wanted to spend time with me. And He counted it most especially special when I took the time to spend with Him and just to relax in the midst of His glory and His creation, and to know that He made me. And what a blessing to know, I pray, for each of you to know that He made you, specifically you. Yeah, we're guys and yeah, we're girls, but all said and done, we are individuals that he made specifically. And that he loves us so much, each and every one of us as individuals. And each and every one of us has a plan. There is a purpose for our lives. If you don't feel like you know what your purpose is, then stop and ask God exactly what it is. And I promise he'll tell you, because when you ask him something, he will answer. And he'll answer in a way that you understand. Some people understand God best when he talks to them through creation. Some people understand God best when he talks to them through a dream. Some people understand God best when something that they happen to have read in the Bible that day, or something that they happen to hear on the news, or a friend that they haven't seen for forever calls up and talks, or they get in touch with a relative, or they're on Facebook, or something. If you ask God, he will talk to you, and he will tell you how special you are, and how he created you for only the one thing that you can do. Nobody else can do it. And he loves you, and he made you just to do that very thing. He talks to me, obviously, through music. And it was so good just to sit there. And as I sat there, and I just listened to this wonderful blessing of a wind that had caused the power to go out. And ease up my day, that I could sit there and listen to God. Then I could take the time and just listen to what he had to say. And he gave me a song. And it was this one. Yeah, and I have the date written at the top, August 11th, so there you go. I remember that day, August 11, 2005.